You've got to stay one behind the other, don't forget. Argentina creeping to one side. Now it is go. Is it as they accelerate up towards the line? And the lights go out. They get to the timing line now. Who makes the best start? Belgium on the inside, United Kingdom on the outside line as they drop down towards turn one. And for the UK, Chris Buncombe tries to brave it out, but he can't quite do it. It's going to be Belgium that goes deep into the corner, and there's contact. The UK gets turned around. Thailand's involved in all of that, and there's mayhem at the first corner because Sweden and Denmark have got involved as well. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Straight away, UK on the back foot. Thailand has been delayed. Denmark badly delayed as well. I reckon we're going to have a safety car because there's a Ferrari stranded. That's the Danish car on the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, one has to say the consequence there is that the radiator is damaged. You can see the steam coming from the rear of the car. So everybody tried to be cautious, but of course they weren't being cautious sufficiently enough. Mercedes goes up the inside, goes off track to make that pass. Well, that's going to be France giving it back to Thailand without any hesitation at all. And you can see the France Mercedes just ahead of the Thailand now, still under green racing conditions of Mercedes. Everybody fundamentally struggling for grip.
Safety car. Yep, the boards are there. So we will go safety car. Their confirmation on the graphic. And Petit Baron-Batti for Thailand seems to have made a good start, but then there was that inevitable pinch point at turn one.
Yeah, and it all was went wrong initially because Belgium just overshot the corner, and then Chris Buncombe got tagged from behind. He spun round in the Great Britain Ferrari, and then thereafter was where do you go?
Now, depending on the damage to the UK Ferrari, it's certainly undone all Chris Buncombe's hard work in qualifying, but at least he might get onto the back of the train if the car hasn't suffered too much damage. There was a third car involved in all of that as well. It's Alexander West for Sweden in the McLaren. So at the moment, you've got Belgium leading the way from Turkey. I would offer you up in a second spot as they came through that last shot. So Salah Yolok in the Mercedes. Where there is Chris Buncombe. He's behind Alexander West. So the car is still going. It's got a little bit of damage, you can see, but Chris Buncombe will be ever so fired up, ready for the restart.
So we're waiting for the safety car to take control there. It is sitting just on the pit lane exit, so everybody, the Ferrari being the Danish Ferrari, that was another car that looked very, very strong. Look at the front splitter on the car, completely the bodywork.
And the smoke coming out of the engine.
Yeah, well, that's the radiator. It's been look again.
Talk us through it, John.
Well, lights go out any second now, and it is the Belgium Audi leading in. Chris Buncombe on the left-hand side of the track, as you saw it on camera, or right-hand side of the track, left-hand as he's driving down. Very tightly packed as they come in. But here, cool brakes, cool front tires. The Audi overshoots. Buncombe takes the line into the corner, gets tagged from behind by, I think it was Thailand, in fact, that tagged the back of Buncombe. And then everybody who's on that inside line also becomes involved.
So Alexander West stops to avoid the UK, and then Denmark ploughs into the back of Sweden. There was nowhere for Denmark to go. Johnny Larsen, another experienced driver, just nowhere to go. Biffs the back of the McLaren, which drives away. The UK Ferrari drives away Chris Buncombe, but Denmark, Johnny Larsen,
the Paul Ricard, and of course in Spa 24. But here we go on board with. So how did he get behind Buncombe? Because he's on the third row of the grid, so he gets up alongside Argentina, who moved down the inside.
It was a messy start anyway, wasn't it?
It wasn't a great start. Buncombe almost gets ahead of Belgium, and then Belgium overshoots. Buncombe takes his line, and well, he's just a sitting target for Petit Baron-Batti.
So Thailand and Britain, the UK, fall out, and then others take evasive action. There's more mayhem kicking off that Thailand doesn't know about. Baron-Batti escapes, but I think some accelerated and then had to slow because the leaders didn't accelerate until they got under the light gantry.
Well, maybe they couldn't even see the gantry, I don't know, but certainly what was clear is Baron-Batti had a really good start, got a good run down into turn one, but couldn't slow down enough to hit the back of Great Britain. But
I don't think the UK Ferrari of Chris Buncombe was hit by Alexander West, which means he's escaped pretty much all the other damage.
It was the Thailand car, Baron-Batti, I believe, that was the culprit in this instance.
And that's an expensive demise for Johnny Larsen.